Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle and I work as a physician associate in acute medicine and have been for some time now. So welcome back to this channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the things that I wish I'd known that would have made my life extremely, well, I don't know about extreme, but a lot easier when I first started working as a new graduate. So I'm going to be covering a few things in this video that I feel were key. So keep watching, like and subscribe if you want. It makes me happy. The first thing that I would advise for you to do is to download the Induction app. Now this has been extremely useful for me, as it has been for many of my colleagues, and I'm sure you'll find it useful too. It's a great tool because it allows you to have the different numbers for the various departments, which will obviously make making referrals that much easier. So definitely download it. You can get this on the App Store and I believe it's free. Of course it's free. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but yeah, so get that on the App Store, and it's hospital specific, so you have the appropriate numbers for your hospital. So the second point that I would like to mention is surviving ward rounds. Now this can be a video all by itself, but we don't have time, so let's get right into it. So by this I mean coming early to the ward round will make the world of difference. Well, it did for me anyway. This is because it allowed me to familiarize myself with the patient, to know which actions have already taken place and what is left for me to do, if not, you know, the majority, or if everything else has already been done. So it's very good for you to come in earlier so that you can already have the ball rolling. Really, it just makes a whole ward round that much smoother, and I'm sure your consultant will appreciate it as well. The third thing I'd like to mention is ensuring that you're doing your jobs as you go. Do not leave everything until the end of the ward round, because you'll be in a position where you'll have way too much than you would have otherwise had. Say for instance, anything that needs requesting, request it as soon as possible. Things that can be left until a later point in the day, do that. And the key point here is being able to prioritize accordingly. Remember, you said that in your interview, so try and prioritize accordingly. It'll make things so much smoother, and it'll be for the benefit of the patient, obviously. So prioritize your tasks, do things as you go. Do not leave everything until the end. You will be overwhelmed and you will ruin your own day. Okay? So as physician associates, we need to keep a CPD diary. Now this is going to be evidence for what we've done throughout the year. So you're going to need 25 points that are external and 25 points that are internal. Now this is really important because it allows your supervisor to see where you might need more support, and also to see where you've been doing well. So it's not always, you know, a negative thing. Now you're probably wondering, how do I find out where these events are to obtain these points? Well, on the faculty website there are events that are listed on there that you should be able to attend, obviously staff dependent, depending on the ward that you're working in. Another thing that's quite useful is if your hospital is running any events that can be used as part of your CPD, that's important as well. And luckily I have a supervisor who sends me information of events that are happening nearby or even further away that he feels are useful for us as physician associates, just in order to maintain the skills that we have. So the point I'm trying to make is that there are a variety of ways that you can obtain these points, and it will be great for your appraisal as well. So in addition to your CPD diary, you want to keep a portfolio of your evidence. So you're going to have your KEXs, mini KEXs, you're going to have your DOPs, and you're going to have your CBDs, your case-based discussions. Now, the key point that I want to mention here is, like everything else, please try and prioritize your tasks. You need your consultants or whoever your supervisors or seniors are to sign you off on specific things. What I would advise is not leaving everything until the last week of your appraisal, because people are busy, and you know, they are taking time out of their day to make sure that they supervise you and give you appropriate feedback, etc. So you want to make sure that you're not leaving everything until the end, because A, this is inappropriate, B, you wouldn't want it done to yourself, and C, you probably get more useful feedback from somebody who's not in a rush. So definitely do it as you go. Prioritize, prioritize, prioritize. As physician associates, we have what we call a PAMVR, which is a Physician Associate Managed Voluntary Register. Now, you need to be on this in order to be able to work as a physician associate in the United Kingdom. In order to remain on the register, this is £275 if I remember correctly, although this can be split up into smaller chunks to make it more manageable. But it's very beneficial. Like I mentioned, you get access to all the events that are happening. You get newsletters, which are important to keep up to date with everything PA related. And in addition to this, you have access to your CPD diary, which I had mentioned previously. So you definitely want to get all of that sorted before you start your job. This was a short video, but I hope that it's one that's useful to you. The final point I'd like to make is that whoever your supervisor is will make a huge impact on your experience as a physician associate as you go on throughout your career. Fortunately, I have a consultant who is very knowledgeable about what a physician associate is, what they can and can't do, what the limitations are, where the strong points are, and this has made a huge difference to me. So I can only wish that you would have somebody who genuinely cares, not just about what you can and can't do, but for you as a person as well. So I'm very fortunate, so she's great. So I really hope that you get somebody who will be that for you. And before I go, if nobody has mentioned it already, you have been through hell and back with this course, and I'm super proud of you. Welcome to the field, and I really hope that you enjoy it. So yes, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe. It makes me very happy, and it makes me want to do more of these helpful videos if I know that people find them useful. So good luck with everything, and do take care. Bye.